Hi, my name is Lauren Brooks and I am a Black Status presenter, and I am going to share with you today my best tip for sponsoring, okay? So I've been working on this theory for as long as I've been doing this. And that theory is this: people join us when they see themselves doing what we do, all right? People join us when they see themselves doing what we do. Because I mean, think about it. When you hit that join button, all right, there had to be a moment inside you, even if it was fleeting, that you thought, I could do that. You saw yourself doing it in some way, shape, or form, right? And you hit join. People join when they see themselves doing what we do, this business. And so what does that mean for actual sponsoring? Well, it can mean a few things, okay? Number one, it has to do with the law of attraction. How are you putting yourself out there? How are you working your business? Are you working your business in a way that people see it, people watch it, and they think, I could do that. That personally for me is why I joined. I saw Brianne Kerr. I saw her working her business. I tried the makeup and I was like, dude, I can do what she's doing. I could totally do that. That looks like a lot of fun. And that's why I joined, all right? The law of attraction is people seeing what you do and believing that they can do it, okay? But it doesn't stop at just the law of attraction. It doesn't stop at just what we put out there. Part of it also is the conversations we end up in. Most of us have probably heard at some point, I could never do what you do. I hear that all the time. I could never do what you do, Lauren. It is on us to subtly, not forcefully, but you have to help people see how they could do this. You have to help people see that they can do this, that they can do what you do, that there is not inherently anything about you that makes you somehow capable of doing this and them not capable, right? We have the opportunity to empower other women to help them believe and see that they can do this and they can be successful at this. People join when they see themselves doing what we do. Use the law of attraction in your favor. Work your business in a way that is attractive to people. Okay, that means don't spam, don't post your link everywhere. Don't just put out blanket, hey, looking for hostesses. Don't work your business in a way that makes people be like, ooh, I do not want to have to be that person. I do not want to have to be that person, so I'm not going to join, right? Simultaneously, on the flip side, don't be so good that people can't touch it, all right? That sounds terrible, okay? Like, who would ever be like, oh, don't be so good. But what I mean is, be accessible. Be somebody that are like, oh, I could relate to that. I could do that, all right? Whatever your crowd is, okay? For me, it's a mom crowd, right? And so when I work my business openly, I show how I'm a mom and have all these other things going on, and I also work my business, all right? That is something my crowd can relate to. If you're not a mom, then that's gonna be a different story. If you work full-time, showing how this business works into your full-time life is a really important way in which you can help people see that they can do what you do, okay? Show how this business, and how anybody can do it. Work your business in a way that people are attracted to. I had people join me early on because I lived in a different house when I first started this business, and I used to make videos on my bathroom floor. Like literally would sit on my bathroom floor and I would do my makeup and whatever and all that sort of stuff. And I literally had somebody join because she said to me, I literally thought, like, she was like, you're making videos on your bathroom floor. If you can do this, making videos on your bathroom floor, I could totally do this. Well, yeah. Okay, I often look half frazzled. Okay, part of that is because really and truly I am always half frazzled. And part of it also is because guess what? That's relatable to people, man. Half frazzled lady can hit Black Status. Holy moly, I could do that. You see? And it's not that you want to, you don't want to downgrade who you are. You don't ever want to downgrade who you are, but you need to show up and be vulnerable and let yourself be seen. Because when you show the vulnerabilities of yourself and how you still work your business, people connect with that. When people make that connection that, oh, I could do that. I could do that because she's doing that. And if she's doing that with all of whatever, whatever things, and with all of those vulnerabilities, then I could do that too. That gives them that confidence, that glimmer of hope, okay? And then the flip side of this is what takes place in your actual conversation with the prospect, okay? some prospects come to you and they're confident and they're ready to go and they're raring to go. There are some who are hesitant. They are hesitant because they might not have that confidence. They can't see how it's going to work yet. They can't see how it's going to work for their life yet. Engage in that conversation, all right? Make your priority in that conversation to lift them up and empower them. Don't tell them lies. Don't be deceitful. Don't be manipulative. Don't be like, oh yes. No, hear them, and then be vulnerable right back, okay? Because most all of us have had a point in our business where we weren't sure what we were doing. Most all of us have had a point in our business where we were like, maybe about the sales, maybe not. I know I was. I always thought I was the worst salesperson ever. You don't want it? Cool, we're cool, and walk away. And I share that with my prospects because they're like, oh, you're so good at it. I'm like, listen, I never thought I could do sales because I'm like, oh, you don't want it? Okay, cool. I'm not going to step on your toes and I'm going to walk off. All right. And when they hear that, they're like, oh, no way. And I'm like, yeah, guys, being good at sales doesn't mean you have to be a good salesperson. Okay. And when people hear that, they're like, oh, you have to help them see what their business can be. You have to help them see that they can do this, all right? So we use the law of attraction. We work our business in a way that attracts other people, that helps other people look at us and say, I can do that. If she can do that, I can do that, all right? We keep ourselves approachable. We keep ourselves relatable. We keep ourselves vulnerable, which is terrifying, okay? But vulnerability is how people connect. That's really important, all right? When we show our vulnerabilities, when we show the realness of our life, people connect with that. They join because they connect with that. They connect with our vulnerabilities, not with how super awesome and great we are, okay? And I'm not, again, don't go out and berate yourself. It's not about going out and be like, oh, boy, don't berate yourself, but be open and willing to connect. Help people see that they can do this. If you can do it, they can do it. And simultaneously, when you're in those conversations with prospects and they're saying, I don't think I can do what you do. I don't think I can do this. Engage in that conversation. Ask them why. What is it that you don't think you could do? What about it makes you think you couldn't do it? And have that conversation and answer those questions and work through it and share how you personally worked through that. Engage, be vulnerable, be real, be somebody that people can connect to as they watch you. People will join when they see themselves doing what you do. That's what I got. Hope it helps. Bye.